What's good, y'all? It's your boy Will Powers back with another live stream. Today's a little earlier. I have very little time today, so I just wanted to give you guys like a solid piece of value, which I have been applying lately, which has actually really skyrocketed my results when it comes to online game. All right, so we're gonna talk about just a little bit about online dating, and I'm gonna give you guys a hack to get women chasing you like crazy and flipping the whole script on them. All right, so basically, what's good, Brad? So basically, what I'm gonna say, this has been like a game changer, right? It's super simple, but game changing. Is that when I am like, match with a girl on whatever fucking, whether it's Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, whatever, OkCupid, whatever you're using, okay? A lot of times they will message me first, and then I don't even have to open. When you have to open, obviously that's a little bit different, but it doesn't matter. The point is, I'm not even going to talk about what you do with the open or how you get to the close. I'm going to talk about when you're closing for the number, okay? So what I used to do, which is like I feel like most guys do, is you get the girl's phone number, and you tell her to give you your number, whatever way you do that or whatever. I used to do it very good. I'd always get the number. But the game-changing thing that I've been doing is I basically, when she's like, oh, yeah, you want to, are you free this weekend? What are you up to? What is your weekend looking like this weekend or whatever else? And a lot of times too, they might just ask you a question to see what you're doing, and I'll assume that what they're asking me is, do you want to hang out? Because that's what you want to be doing, is assuming that they're trying to get you on a date. And they'd be like, oh, well, I'm actually busy. My week's really busy, but Tuesday night, I'm free for an adventure on Tuesday night. If we could do it then or whatever, right? But that's another little tiny piece. But the main thing that I wanted to say was that once they're like, oh yeah, cool, Tuesday night sounds good, then I give them my number, and I say, I'll just be like, whatever I say in the response doesn't really fucking matter. I'll just basically just say like, cool, here's my number, or cool number, and then I'll just tell them, shoot me a text, and I'll call you and work out the details. So they're the ones chasing you, right? So you don't ever have to worry about being the first one to text any of these girls when it comes to online dating. And this is game changing. And you can do this shit with cold approach too, for sure. And like a lot of guys, the thing is, you got to have the abundance mindset, the abundance mentality, to the point where you really don't give a fuck if she texts you or not. And you also have to be willing to walk away knowing that like you're putting the ball 100% in her court, but you're not chasing. At that point, you don't have to worry about chasing the girl. A lot of dating coaches would tell you not to do this. Like, no. Even like Todd, for instance, would be like, you want to have the girl's number because that way, if she doesn't text you, you can still follow up. Like, you still have that power. And there's some validity to that, I would say, as well. But think about how many girls like that you get numbers to that flake or that don't text you back. Even sometimes I don't know about you guys, I definitely have many times where I've done like laid solid game down, like day game, cold approach, or online game, whatever it is. Usually more if I'm talking about like more like cold approach, and then the girl, like, even though the interaction was great, she doesn't even fucking respond to my text. So you're gonna get girls that flake anyway. So why not just let them flake? Like the percentage won't change, or maybe after a while the percentage will go up because you're so abundant in your mindset, and you have so much outcome independence. You don't give a fuck. You let it all go, and you let them chase, which is what they want to do anyway. No one is doing that. Okay. So, and again, like, you can apply that shit to cold approach as well. But and I haven't tested this as much with night game. That might be a little more tricky because there's so much other stimulus and so many other guys getting the number. But I'm sure it would probably work too, but I haven't tested it, so I can't vouch for that. But I have tested it a little bit with cold approach day game. I've done it a few times. You've even seen it in my infield. But I didn't used to do it in my infield. I did it a different way. Now I'm just like being straight up about it. I'm just like, okay, cool. Here's my number. Shoot me a text. And then, if you be like, shoot me a text, like, shoot me a cute, funny text so I know it's you. Like, give them a challenge. Give them a challenge to like impress you with their first text message. Tell them that you want them to be clever and witty and funny with the first message they send you. Right now, they're already investing. They're already working for you right off the bat, and they're chasing you. And then all you have to do is, once they do text you, is be like, so I take it you want to get together. That's boom, and you're done. And again, like, I'm kind of veering off. That was more for like kind of cold approach day game. With the online shit, you don't even have to worry about any of that. All it is you say, bam. You just say, cool, here's my number, shoot me a text, and I'll call you to work out the details. That's it. And then every time I've done this so far, every time the girl has texted me and been super excited and, basically is starting the conversation, chasing. So at that point, all you have to do is just like, if you want through text, you can set it up, or you just call them, and then you just, close the date on the phone. I like to call girls. I'm much better actually on the phone talking than I am through text. I do have some text game for sure, but you guys know text game you can always fuck that up very easily. So it's, in my opinion, easier to just call the girl. And if you have some game on the phone, then it's a wrap every time. So that's pretty much, I could go a lot more into this as well, but that's pretty much what I wanted to give you guys today, because I'm super busy and I'm not going to be able to do a live stream later tonight. And for this week, I was going to do how to build value in your social circle, because the last one that I did about game, which was about like how to game in your social circle and kind of group activity settings, right? Like not cold approach. If you guys haven't watched that one, go back and watch that. Watch it all the way through, because in the beginning I was like a little bit like trying to get it going, but there's a lot of value in that live stream. Watch it all the way through. There's tons of value in there. However, what I left out, which is what I'd say I would do next time, is how to actually build value within your social circle so that you're viewed as the most high value male that actually is going to easily be able to game the girls in your social circle, right? So I'm going to do that probably the next game live stream that I do, which won't be next week because I'm trading off between game and personal development. So next week will be personal development, and the following week will be game, and I'll make sure to do the how to build value in your social circle. But guys, seriously, go try this shit. It's game changing, bro. Let go of the neediness. Let go. Like, I really want us as men to let go of any neediness when it comes to women, and let go of the idea that we have to chase women, not even chase them, but even be the ones that are really trying to pursue them, or like the ones that have to text them first, the ones that have to set everything up. Like the girls that I've been dating online using this strategy, they will hit me up right away, and then sometimes if I don't respond in a certain amount of time, or let's say I respond kind of like low investment, then they will be the ones to be like, hey, so are you still down to go out tonight? Are you still down to go out tomorrow night? Like, they're the ones setting the shit up. They're the ones chasing it. And that's ideally what you want. You want to be just sitting back, letting them game you. This is the last thing I'll say about this, and this is why it's so powerful. Think about what you're doing online. When you say to the girl, here's my number, shoot me a text and we'll work out the details. What are you doing? You are implying that women chase you, that you're the prize, and that you don't ever ask for a girl's number, and you don't try to be the one to get her number and text her first. Because what is that? Because why? Because you have an abundance, right? You have abundance of girls that are chasing you, and you also have no neediness, no outcome independence. You're completely independent from the outcome of that particular situation with that girl, because ultimately you're willing to walk away from her if she doesn't text you first, right? So that's the change in the mindset that I really want you guys to really embody, and that's what I have just made this shift in my game. And it's a whole nother world when you go this route. You realize, like, this shit does not have to be as hard as we make it. You don't have to be chasing these girls. You don't have to be texting them first. You don't have to get their number. Give them yours and be the one guy that's challenging them, that says, yeah, like, Girls chase me. Like, the reason why these girls have hit me like when I've given them my number is because clearly every single other guy on there is asking for their number and chasing them. I'm the one dude that's like, here's my number. You go ahead and text me, be the one to take that initiative, be the one. And it's funny because, in the dating, in game, what we learn is like, oh, you always have to take the lead. You always have to, the woman wants you to make the move. Yes, however, the women like to chase. And if you show that you're the kind of man that doesn't like pursue and chase women, then first of all, you still are leading by giving them a number and telling them what to do. When you say, shoot me a text and I'll call you to work out the details or whatever, then you're still leading. You're still telling them what to do. You're being dominant, but you're also being laid back. You're also being completely non-needy. So all these girls, what are they going to do when they get all these other dudes asking for their number, trying to text them and chase them, trying to impress them with their text game? And then you're just like, yeah, shoot me a text. We'll work out the details. Here's my number. I don't ask for your number. You can chase me, right? So that's that. Give me a thumbs up if you guys got value from this shit. Go out and apply this shit. You got to have the balls to let it all go. You got to be willing, no matter what, to know, like, hey, it's okay if she doesn't reach out, she doesn't text me back, or not even text me back, if she doesn't actually follow up with my number and shoot me that first text, because there's billions of other women out there who will. I guarantee you, because you're separating yourself from 99.9, not just 99, 99.9% of guys, right? So go out there, use that shit, apply that shit. Comment down below what you learned from this, your biggest takeaway. It's pretty simple, obviously, but comment down below, like go do this stuff, and then put the results in the comments of this live stream, because I want to see you guys. Like, I know some of you have some game, so I want to see see your results go way the fuck up when you realize you can just really be the prize. Give these girls your number, tell them to text you first, and just sit back and let them all come your way. All right. So that's it for today. Until next time, Will Powers signing off. Peace.